Hello, welcome to another installment of my Mass Effect multiplayer guides for classes. Today, I'll be handling the long requested Geth Engineer. I've been somewhat reluctant to cover the Geth Engineer, for the simple reason that it's not a character, or sorry, a class that lacks in popularity. But I've decided to employ a weapon that's my personal favorite of the Geth Engineer. That's not very popular, so I will add that bit of spice to it. Now, as I said, there's a reason why the Geth Engineer does not lack for popularity. It's because it's easily one of the most powerful classes. At the same time, it is literally the walking definition of glass cannon. However, assuming you use hunter mode. Now, the build I use is about as much of a walking cannon as you could possibly have. In fact, I use up all my meta-gels in the Wave 1 and 3 Reapers, and it's a bit embarrassing, but I just try to show how this works. But basically, I've just made a little video, a little over 20 minutes of the first 4 waves of Cerberus and Giant, the first 3 waves of Reapers, Ghosts, both gold, of course, just showing how it works. Now, the Geth Engineer, because it's so incredibly fragile, you really can't afford to get hit. Yes, you have shield gate, but consider what happened to me. You've seen a couple of cases. So the dreaded Marauders. This is why that's why I got grabbed by Husks. Why I think that Marauders, Husks, and sometimes Cannibals are the worst of the Reapers. I mean, the way the Husks sneak up on you, and Marauders, they have a phase that fires, that has like marksman with a 150% rate of fire rate. It's insane. It just mows you down. So, you know, that's an issue. But getting into the general kills. So the build I have, it totally ignores fitness, which is rare. I'm a big fan of fitness in general for most builds. For the simple reason that if you're going to use hunter mode, fitness is fairly irrelevant anyway. I don't really expect the point. As far as the Geth turret's concerned, it's completely offensive. There's so many Geth guides, engineer guides, so I don't really go into depth on that. But of course, the entire top row, including flamethrower, armor piercing, so that's pretty simple. Then overload, I'm a big fan of overload style control, and I'm a damage dealer, so entire top row, including neural shock and all the rest of those goodies. Basically. With hunter mode and passive, it's worthy of being talked about. I differ from people. To me, in general, my opinion on builds as a whole, and my playstyle is that I always place priority on weapon damage. I think weapon damage is more important than power usage. Because power spamming in the game might be efficient, but an OSOC kill to the head is even more efficient. So what do I do with hunter mode? And ignore everything relating to direct power stuff, and I go for rank 4, 25 increased accuracy, rank 5 rate of fire, and finally weapon damage. So that gives me a hefty 25% weapon damage bonus, coupled by increased 15% rate of fire, coupled by a total of 25% increased accuracy. And you can see it in the videos how much that affects and how much it improves on already very powerful Saber assault rifle. Then, for passive, I of course ignore all of the power stuff and go. Well, that's not true. I don't go for headshot damage. I think it's superfluous. But I do choose weapon damage for rank 4 when I'm taking power, 50% power damage. And then I go for overall weapon damage. That gives me, this isn't even a Geth weapon, but this gives the Saber that I'm using a 47.5% damage bonus for what it already does. Coupled by increased rate of fire, you'll see it fire much more quickly, and the accuracy is really dramatically improves what the Saber already is. To me, the Saber, it's my favorite assault rifle, one of my favorite weapons. And this is fantastic in the Geth Engineer because you can use it at point blank range with a shotgun in the way. You can use a sniper rifle, a scope sniper rifle, with medium range. It really has very few limitations. And the fact that you have a 15% increased rate of fire, you do feel that. So you're not weighed down by that incredibly slow rate of fire from the characters. increase accuracy 25% to whatever it has. It's just fantastic. So this is what I call the Saber Geth Engineer. Now, I like to say, at least in my guys, I try not to be prescriptive. Different weapons work for different people. But one thing I will say is that if people want to improve their gameplay and their style, you should look for hard-hitting precision weapons. All the best players, I'm not one of the best, but if you look at the best player, one of the best, Spectre, for example, you see he uses the Claymore, he uses OSOC sniper rifle, as opposed to AoE weapons like they're fun. But if you really want to improve your game skills, improve your headshotting skills, that's what I would recommend. Powerful weapons. But in the case of the Geth Engineer, there's a lot of variety. But I would just say that you want to take advantage of a weapon that has several rounds in it. Now, it might be true that the Paladin for a lot of caster classes is better, but having 8 rounds really takes advantage of the rate at which they fire for the Saber Geth Engineer. So that's a very good thing. So another, I think, as the Ocean Blue, I believe his name, I'm planning at some point in time and doing a double run with him. Hopefully he'll be using Hurricane, I'll be using the Saber. And, so especially in close quarters. I do want to make a general mention of something that's very important that people overlook, is that certain maps are better suited to certain kinds of weapons. I think for an all-purpose weapon like the Saber, it's less of an issue, but certainly the Hurricane is mind-blowingly effective in the hands of the Geth Engineer. If you spec for maximum rate of fire, accuracy, weapon damage, and so on and so forth, on a map like Glacier or White, it's just fantastic. Right? You can blow things away. Combination of even faster rate of fire with increased damage. So maps that make things kind of good. The thing about Hunter mode is properly stacked passive, that any weapon you put in your hand is very good. Talon is also very good. Indra is very good. I don't have time to showcase all those weapons. I might maybe try and maybe do a solo run or what have you to show that, but for the time being, my current favorite is definitely Saber. Never mind the cool sound. The other thing people have issues with Saber is kickback. I find kickback's only real issue when it comes to the scope. So I don't get them you don't need a scope. You already have it's incredibly accurate. Shot across the screen. So that's not an issue. But one thing about the Geth Engineer, you see how often I die. Both victims. I would take care of. Well, I'm just trying to show principles here. You are a class cannon. You might have shield gauge, but a Marauder firing his 150% marksman accuracy, plus accuracy, 150% accuracy base, will mow you down in a millisecond. You will die instantly. That's why I think the Geth Engineer, in many ways, is one of the least suitable classes to solo and literally get hit. And you also can't cloak. So now, there's some debate about the turret. You go offensive or defensive. Yes, you will have an increased shield recharge rate with the defensive turret. It's nice. But the fact that the flamethrower is fantastic. I think you see in that video I played Banshee with it. It's devastating to so many enemies. Not only that, it makes the fact jump around. Crowd control and damages at the same time. I wouldn't want to forego that first. And whilst there are very good builds involving the defensive turret, I personally would endorse for a reasonably aggressive style of play the offensive turret, both for armor damage, flamethrower, all of it. It's just very, very, very good. It does a ton of damage. And really, it's great crowd control as well. Less so for the shield regeneration that occasionally is helpful with custom shield regeneration, so that's not too bad. But this build is all about offense. I would strongly urge people to really take advantage of these rather unique skills involving accuracy and rate of fire, as well as increased weapon damage. I think seeing an extra, I think it's 10 meters, it's nice, and being able to run an extra 10% faster is nice too. At the end of the day, having an extra 10% weapon damage is better, I think. As soon as you have the range, see the 20 meters is bad. So take advantage of that. Lots of classes have overload and power bonuses. Why not take advantage of the thing that really makes missiles unique, which is the weapon that applies. Particularly rapid fire weapons increases their accuracy. The hunter mode really is fantastic. The other thing you'll see me doing, this is not directly related to Geth Engineer, but it is in hunter mode because you do a ball hack. You see me just killing enemies firing through the wall. Now, this particular video, my favorite setup for the Saber is a damage barrel, coupled by armor piercing, and on top of that, having armor piercing ammo, in this case armor piercing 3, which will give you over 2 meters of penetration because you have the wall hack. You can shoot through 2 meter plus walls and still kill enemies. The fact that you do so much damage with it will, to some extent, mitigate the lessened damage from the armor piercing mod. It's just very, very good. Trying to think of what else I might want to mention here. But ideally, you have a team with a Geth Engineer, because if you get hit, you will go down very, very quickly. You can play very cautiously, but the fact is, at some point in time, you get hit, any character does. It's very rare not to get hit. It's just really dangerous. Considering I have a total of 750 shield, 250 health, and I'm running hunter mode, I don't know what the calculations are exactly, but shield gate's gone, I just die. That's how it works. But it's really the most delicate character in the game. Corn. There are builds that don't involve hunter mode that are quite good, in which case they're very durable. 1,000 plus shield, plus shield. But I prefer hunter mode. I like having that 47.5% total weapon damage bonus. It's just very, very nice. But what else is there to say? And I showed the Reapers as well to show some very effective builds. Against Reapers as well. The armor piercing mod coupled by armor piercing just take out clip fast, so that's not a problem. The Saber really is an all-purpose weapon. Not most enemies you get a headshot, you get 2 shots, assuming you get a head. Assuming you go first shot will take out the shields, whatever, and you get a headshot. Guarding problems, you just want to shot them. But Saber, it's just very, very good. It's a great weapon. And I do think it has a lot of advantages over the Paladin, especially for characters such as Geth Engineer that can really take advantage of those 8 rounds. Now, some people might want to take advantage of the extended ammo clip, which will give you 14, which is quite nice. But I prefer the extra power from the combination of armor piercing. I think I've used it a few times in the video. You can use the reload trick as well. That's has a relatively long reload time. Cut that down by a couple of milliseconds, so it's quite good. But things to bear in mind with Geth Engineer finding, well, your last cannon by 2% you can not get hit. Running out in the open is a terrible idea. But Cerberus or Reapers will get moved pretty quickly, especially with Reapers, Marauders, and Cannibals. It's embarrassing, but I think the situation we're in, but they get that jumped by a Pus. Pus are just a nuisance in some ways, but when you're soloing, you really need to pay attention to them. They will jump you, and once they jump on you, other enemies will actually jump on you. It's just that simple. But this is a very good build, but the thing is, hunter mode coupled by Geth passives just make it so many weapons just great. Good or great weapons is fantastic. Those of you who are really concerned about cooldowns, which for me I don't think cooldowns is the all end all in the world, feel free to take advantage of the stuff this will be assault rifle laser, but I just don't care. My particular Saber is level 10, so I still have 100% base cooldown with it. That's fine. I look at overload as excellent crowd control, but it's not something I want to continue to spam necessarily, so it's all good in that sense. Anything else to cover? Well, I think this basically covers it. I will be making probably a few other videos with different weapons, maybe. I do plan doing that at some encourage you. Barring that, I hope you enjoyed the ride. Thanks for watching as always. I want to also say that I appreciate a lot of the kind PMs I've received. Feedback. When people show appreciation for this, it motivates me to make more of them. I do this for fun, but also to help people. It's very rewarding when people send me personal PMs telling me that they benefit from these guides. So I just want to thank all the people who've done that, express their appreciation. Well, thanks for watching. Forums.
Outstanding work. Enemies neutralized. Enemy is regrouping. Enemies approaching.
Processing. Contact. Breach.